last night I was playing Scene Out with some friends of mine, and this is one of the dudes, my amigo, Get Smacked, found in free mode, claimed he was interested, and it was kind of a problem, because when you're on the top team, you're supposed to actively seek out and achieve hits on the robber vehicle at all times. I mean, obviously, if your car's damaged, you can go and get a health pack. But the only thing this guy was good at doing, for the most part, was, asking, what's his location, and then making a rather half-assed attempt to engage in the pursuit and deliver hits and drive information and try and destroy the robber's vehicle. In fact, most of his hits were from the robber intentionally driving towards the roadblocks that he put on the racetrack, where the robber spends the least amount of his time. So it was very annoying. And so I said, look, and obviously, being someone who values good drivers, even in a tiny capacity like this guy, I said, look, the times you do actually try to get hits on him, I mean, he did okay. I mean, he got, we were chasing for over 2 hours, and he got 4 good hits in that time span, which is not a lot. That's very below average. I don't know exactly why. If you haven't seen the latest chase videos, you will not understand what I'm talking about. I'm going to assume that you have seen them. If you haven't, whatever, this is still going to be funny. So look, as far as the way I see it, you just don't care. The times you do get hits, I just wish you did it more. Because I think you have potential, but you just waste it. That's a very terrible thing. And so then he ended up rage quitting the game, and he sent me this. Nice and loud so I can hear it.
You want to trash talk me? How about go fuck yourself? Drive first in the fucking ass. Matter of fact, keep on talking shit about me, I will have you fucking dead in 24 hours. Got it?
Oh boy, that's just... Wow, where do you begin with that? Well, first of all, obviously I was not trash talking, because if I was... First, I wouldn't be taking the issue of him not doing things for the COP team seriously. I mean, if I really wanted to trash talk him, I wouldn't bother saying... actually, when you do try, you do pretty well. Because he did. He lost his... I think it was his news page career early on. He got into Crown Vic, and he just got discouraged. But the few times he actually tried, he did well. So, obviously, when my nuanced appraisal, my accurate appraisal of how much he was good or bad at the game, was met with this, I quickly lost interest. And now, just today... How does that song go?
The bitch came back the very next day. Oh, the bitch came back. Thought she was a goner, but the bitch came back. She couldn't stay away. Don't you know the bitch came back? I like her so much better when she's down on her knees. 'Cause when she's in my face is when I'm starting to see that all my friends are right for thinking that we be wrong. Well, she's so fucking stupid that she's singing along. The trouble with girls is they're all the same. Forget the diamonds and pearls, they just want a ring. Before you know it, you're like a dog on a leash. Well, you can try and change the world, but you won't change me. The bitch came back the very next day. Oh, the bitch came back. I thought she was a goner, but the bitch came back. She couldn't stay away. Don't you know the bitch came back? There she goes again, she's always breaking my balls. No matter what I do, somehow it's always my fault. She says I must be cheating 'cause I turned off my phone, but that's the only frickin' way she'll leave me alone. The trouble with girls is it's never enough. They love to complain and they never shut up. They like to tell you the way it ought to be. Go on and tell the world, but just don't tell me.
So what do you want? Oh, you invited me to chat. Okay. I'll just do a solo. Sorry, not talk. I have to. Yeah, sorry. So you're the man of the hour. What can I do for you?
I have one more chance. I'm sorry about last night. I was too sad last night.
Well, I think that's quite obvious.
I'm sorry about that, too, though.
I see. Well, to be perfectly honest, I've actually discussed the prospects of bringing you in, and from what I've heard so far, they're not very good. The fact that Nighthawk thinks you're a complete fucking idiot. and I do as well. So your only hope is Bosch. I mean, you know, the decision.
I'm an idiot.
How are you an idiot?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, the first thing you did was threaten me. That is complete stupidity. I know only an idiot would do that. You do realize that I have a YouTube channel. I have a subscriber base that I can mobilize, and I will make you look like a complete idiot. And in fact, I'm very close to doing that.
Dude, I told you I was spud up last night.
Well, okay, so if you molest a 4-year-old child or rape an old lady, you think saying sorry, you were drunk, is gonna get you out of the charges for that? Do you really think that? Are you that fucking stupid?
No, I'm not. Are you?
Yeah, I'm not dumb enough. First of all, to say things like that. You know, the last thing you want to do, if you want to get back in with a group, is to alienate the head of the organization. Anybody who has what's this? Eat. I think he's about to rage quit. I'm gonna invite him back into this party and see what happens. Basically, I just twisted a blade into the back of his brain. I blew his mind. And of course, the first thing he does, he backs out of the private chat and then makes his bio so it's private. The problem is, I have proof of all of his credentials. This is now when we can, at least I can wage a small war of information and publicity. If there's something I know how to do, is make someone look like a complete piece of shit. It's a good skill to know how to do it. That way you know how to defend if someone tries to do it to you. So, this is gonna be fun. Oh yeah. Well, anyway, if you haven't done so already, well, first of all, I mean, because this guy's a bit of an idiot. I actually preferred him before I saw what he could do. I think this is more than adequate, but there's a second stage as well. I've given you proof that he's a massive idiot and an even bigger douchebag. And so, do what... I don't normally file for this, so it's going to be... I mean, you might as well. You can do it, you cannot, whatever. I think I've done my job of exposing